And Ethereum things are moving towards fever pitch. Fever pitch, does everyone know what that means? Anyway, very exciting. The top 3 stablecoin issuers have backed the move to proof of stake. How big a deal is that though? Annabelle Huang, managing partner of Amber Group and a longtime friend of Forkast, is here to tell us why. Annabelle, always a pleasure. So, BINANCE, TETHER, Circle have all now said they're going to support Ethereum's POS chain. What does that mean for the network? What might it mean for potential offshoots and forks, of which speculation has grown quite significantly over the last few weeks?
So it's important that these stablecoin players are supporting the new proof of stake chain, because a lot of the DeFi activities, a lot of the on-chain activities will move on the new chain as a result of that. So if you look at potential ETH proof of work forks or any other kind of forks, then there wouldn't be such vibrant or as much liquidity or capital being active on the fork chain, because most of these major stablecoins are going to migrate to the new proof of stake chain instead. So it's significant in terms of the fact that they can bring a lot of the users, a lot of the TVL, volume, capital to ETH2 as intended.
The merge had been expected September 19th. Its final testnet went live last week. ETH educator Anthony Sassano has suggested that it could happen, in fact, a few days before that. How confident should we be about progress towards the merge now?
I think it is looking very close, and I think everybody, even the market price, are reflecting that sentiment, going into quite strong price movement in light of very positive news in terms of testnet, and then anticipation of the final migration, which looks to be even ahead of schedule. So I think September 15th, 16th will be a key day for us to watch. And I think still there's going to be uncertainty around whether there will be other forks around and how are assets being treated in that sense. And I think a lot of people are talking about it. We do think there is non-zero risks in case involved. And in terms of a lot of sort of the borrow lending or centralized crypto finance platforms like ours, even looking into the legality of what it means to have assets on the O chain and then being migrated to the new chain or on the fork chain. So I think a lot needs to happen from a technical perspective, but also from an operational perspective from a lot of players, exchanges included.
And in terms of price, are you surprised we haven't seen things moving even higher?
I think this whole leg up has been pricing in the ETH successful merge over time. I think we were trading even below 1400s or 1600s, and now we're north of 1800s as we speak. So I think the price has been reflected over time. And like I mentioned, there's still a lot of uncertainty going into it. So I personally don't think it's going to be sort of like one candlestick and then we go up from here. But I think people are looking at sort of the developments over time, and then there's a lot of different plays involving derivatives as well, as a way to express your expectation around the merge timeline, or maybe sort of the chance or the value of having different forks out there. So it's actually quite interesting from a trading perspective.
All right, thanks for that, Annabelle Huang, managing partner at Amber Group. A pleasure to talk to her as always.